Look at me, Walter. I'm sucking everyone but you. So in celebration of your wasted attempts, I'm going to give you the little death you deserve.
Uh-oh.
And before you ask, yes, this is a JoJo reference.
These are the dullards I leave this organization to when I die.
Mom, you're 52, British, and rich. You'll outlive them all.
Don't you talk to me about outliving people, Carmilla! I know you can't see yourself in the mirror, but we both know you haven't aged a day. And yet every day, I find another wrinkle.
I would hold your hand in public.
You know what I think? I think you're afraid you'll die before he comes back. Mom, that hurt!
We do not talk about him!
But Mom, he's
a deadbeat who skipped out on us for 30 years and counting! Speak one more word of him, and I'll lock you in a crate and ship you to Abu Dhabi!
What's up, guys? I'm Don Red, and welcome to the final episode of Hellsing Abridged by Team 4-Star. You already know what's going on. Alucard is putting a butt whooping on Walter, and also speaking of Alucard, he's a girl now. So that's something that we gotta deal with, and he has gold parts and apparently with rows of teeth.
What the fuck?
And we're gonna see how this ends and how they go about doing this. So subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see next. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we start the video, you guys, I'm just gonna keep letting y'all know, be ready for Hogwarts Legacy because it's coming out soon. I'm ready to play, I'm ready to get at it.
Nobody cares.
All right, here we go. Team 4-Star Soda.
The following is a fan-based parody. Hellsing Ultimate is owned by Kota Hirano und Studio Madhouse und licensed by Genion, Madman Entertainment, Manga Entertainment und Funimation. Please support the official release.
Alright. And you put it in the wrong hole.
Let me see if I get the grand scheme here, Benjamin Button. The Jerrys thought that if I purged all my souls, I wouldn't have my hashtag life hack. And at least one of you could kill me. So when the very fine people of the Nazi military, those KKK-looking sons of bitches, and Alexander motherfucking Anderson couldn't do the job, you thought you were the guy. But quick question, Jolly Wally. How many people lived in London? Or rather, died?
And I love that they're actual arrows.
Let me get some snap!
So how does this go wrong?
Welcome, said the spider to the fly. Although I'd say you're more of a hornet. And unlike its modest brother, the bee, the hornet does not die after it has stung.
Obviously, that's not working.
It guards its nest with the ferocity and the tenacity of a mother who is protecting her child! Okay, if the bullets were going to work, zing, and it seems like our dear Alucard is looking to get white girl wasted. Let's hope that nobody spiked his...
Look at me, Walter! I'm sucking everyone but you! So in celebration of your wasted attempts, I'm going to give you the little death you deserve.
Uh-oh.
And before you ask, yes! This is a JoJo reference!
I gave up everything to kill you! So just lie back and think of hell!
Walter, you're splitting me in two!
Now do it another 3 million times,
why don't ya?
Ah, poor Volta. Each second ticks his life down, all to grasp a victories that never belonged to him. A piece of our puzzle, 3,708,917 pieces large. One of infinite possibilities, as long as it remains unobserved. Yet to consume a thing is to know a thing. Alucard is now partaking of Warrant Officer Schrodinger's paradoxical existence. And as our dear Catboy stares into the abyss that is within Alucard, that abyss stares back. The wave function collapses, uncertainty becomes certainty, the proverbial coin flips, und...
Am I a bad person?
Alucard! What did you do?
I called heads!
Am I a bad person that he just
Whatever
left?
you've done with him, you're in a basement.
How poetic, we found our werewolf in an attic. I mean, we find lots of things in attics.
Holy shit!
I meant antiques! Sir Jordan was a Fiora's obsession, not mine. And frankly, I'm insulted by the insinuation.
Cyrus?
Yes, ma'am!
Come on, bitch! Show me what you love!
Okay.
All these years of progress ruined! After figuring out I could use the bones of Dracula's ex-wife to make vampires, now I have to start again!
Well,
I can't stay in England or Germany. You know, I'll go to Russia. They let you get away with anything there, as long as it's not too gay. What was that? Ah, probably not.
no. I'm about to say, why are you laughing?
You were right. You were the only thing I cared about. I needed you back. So badly I let Richard chase Integra right into your arms. But by then, I was past my prime. So I betrayed them all. My master, my country. I tossed them to the wind for one last chance at you. Now I have nothing but this hole in my...
When fortune smiles on something as violent and ugly as revenge, it seems proof like no other that not only does God exist, you're doing his will.
Shot in the gut, slumped against a wall, and executed by some crazy German Catholic bid quoting Kill Bill. Yes, a traitor's death.
Pop.
Goodbye, Walter.
The gates of hell will have to swing wide for your fat Nazi carcass.
Oh, Fräulein, if I'm so fat.
How did you miss?
You're not
Never
real.
mind. Crack shot, Damen.
I'm sorry, what the fuck am I looking at? You're just fucking.
And you finally get it. I see the line. The factory seal on society. A world mired in complacency, slaves to their instincts and fueled by anger and hatred.
So where's the real you?
Propellant as volatile as it is potent and frighteningly self-sustaining.
Is there a rest stop between now and the fucking point?
The point, Integra Fairbrook Wingates Hellsing, is that we are nothing but scared, spiteful children, playing at adulthood a fictitious lie of comfort and even more repugnant complacence. So what is a man to do but wage war so calamitous and glorious that it would snap humanity out of its foolish, worthless charade? And who better an opponent than Hellsing?
Okay, but why are you a cyborg though?
Are you still on that? Okay, it's simple, you see. Hervorragend.
Are you okay? I don't even know where he shot her at.
What's wrong? Is it the eye?
That. And he just ruined the sound of music for me.
Yeah.
Say, where's Alucard?
I have no fucking idea!
Oh dear. What's that? 30 years later. Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to watch the anime. I'm confused on that.
$3,708,917 casualties alone in London that fateful night. Luckily, with help from the Americans, rebuilding hasn't been too difficult.
Tell me, how are the Americans doing since the incident?
Well, there was a bit of a stir when they decided that since corporations are people, they could technically run for president. But President Walt Disney Pepsi Comcast has done wonders for the economy, being that it is now the economy.
Quite. Hold on. Wasn't Integra supposed to join us?
She has a meeting with the Catholics today.
I see. She's still looking for answers.
And so, after traveling all over Europe in the America Classic and doing countless hours of research in the halls of the Vatican and Wikipedia, we still do not know how or why he was a cyborg.
Bullying Penwood Jr.
I don't want to vent. I want to make reaction videos.
Never mind. Bully him harder. These are the dullards I leave this organization to when I die.
Mom, you're 52, British, and rich. You'll outlive them all.
Don't you talk to me about outliving people, Carmilla! I know you can't see yourself in the mirror, but we both know you haven't aged a day. And yet every day, I find another wrinkle.
I would hold your hand in public.
You know what I think? I think you're afraid you'll die before he comes back.
Mom, that hurt! We do not talk about him!
But Mom, he's
a deadbeat who skipped out on us for 30 years and counting! Speak one more word of him, and I'll lock you in a crate and ship you to Abu Dhabi!
No, not again! Oh, every Monday with you!
How are my favorite ladies?
Master!
So, you're finally back after 30 years. How was your walk?
Got a little too enthusiastic and got a little lost. Hello? Hello?
Hey!
Hi.
Name's David. I'm an accountant.
Don't remember asking.
And I'm sad.
Oh, Jesus. Turned out I was trapped inside myself with 3,424,867 people. So I didn't have a ton of friends.
I think it was 'cause I was ugly.
Probably.
Oh.
But who gives a fuck? That just means the people who like you for you were more deserving.
Oh.
It's like your ugliness curated their shittiness.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
This is one way to look at it.
Huh. Well, that was...
I'm Becky.
Oh.
And I don't want to be racist, but...
Shit. And my only way out was to help them out.
And I just get so angry every time I'd see a guy kiss another guy.
You think maybe you were angry because you couldn't be one of those guys? Because if you were, all your friends might think less of you?
Oh shit.
Yep.
Do you want to make out?
I don't date patients.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next. And I started getting good at it.
So my son resented me because I never made time for him unless he asked.
Yup, because if he'd really mattered, you would have put yourself out there.
Damn.
Next!
I don't know why she was angry. I told her I'd support her no matter what she chose.
That doesn't sound like a partner. That sounds like a crutch.
Shit, you're right!
Every time I see a girl kissing another girl...
You're gay! Turns out, like a whole third of them were just in the closet. Sleeping around wasn't the problem. Being dishonest was. And again, that's why your relationships kept failing. Facebook. You're gay? Dude, you're allowed to like Friends that much. It was a good show. But you didn't love the one you were with. You're straight. Buddha isn't gay. I think. Getting angry about books made for horny teenage girls was ridiculous then, and it's ridiculous now. Don't mistake youthful selfishness for genuine malice. Nobody isn't kind of an asshole in their early 20s, and if they actually weren't, they were probably sociopaths. You're a sociopath. You...
Who's that?
Are we a bad person?
Oh, it's him.
Well, let's start with the 20,000 people we impaled.
We were pretty mad at Dad that day.
And then I spent the last 10 years on that.
Couldn't you have just killed them all?
I tried, especially on me.
So, you're back for good then?
Bitch, I'm everywhere, and yet nowhere.
Then welcome home. Michael Mick doesn't exist.
Now, come on, girl. You know what I'm here for.
After 30 years, I'm not the young woman I used to be.
You do kind of look like a gender-bent Walter. And it may be the 30-year dry spell, but that is doing it for me!
Oh dear.
Well then, my count. Come and get you some sip.
Keep your arms steady, my countess.
That's all there is to that. I wonder if they made like a season 2, not just Team 4-Star. I wonder if the actual people who made the actual Hellsing Ultimate show, if there was like a season 2 to it, because it seemed like there could have been more later on with the Vatican trying to rise back up into power, and now that he's back and stuff like that. That was the final episode. So yeah, you guys, that was last one. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share. If you have any requests, come at the bottom of this video. Hit me on my social media, which will be in the description below. Subscribe and comment what you want to see next. Until the next video, you guys, see ya.